Jimmy, a long way to come on a Monday night, but 3 goals, 3 points. Must be happy.
Really happy, yeah, really happy. Yeah, and it is. It's a long way to come, and it's a tricky place to come and play against a team fighting for their life who've had a schedule from hell, really. But, we've got to not feel, we did what we had to do, come here, not feel sorry for them, play at a really high tempo, play. And I've got to say, we played with some real quality tonight. The goals we scored, the movement, the attacking threat, the possession. Really, really pleasing. Really pleasing.
Obviously, we're in a good position with players coming back into full fitness, and a few players who haven't had as many minutes recently, either due to selection or injury, really making their cases to start on a more regular basis. Yeah,
it's been coming, and it couldn't come at a better time. Obviously, we're in a position now. Get these lads back fit. Jordan, 90 minutes tonight, fantastic. Getting Matty Burrows back on the pitch, who's a threat. Luque, fantastic. Benjy Rees back on the pitch again. So yeah, and they're all fit and they've all come through unscathed. So it puts us in a great position with a fully fit squad come the last game of the season and into the playoffs. So couldn't be happier.
I wanted to ask about Jordan specifically because he's kind of had a longer spell on the sidelines, and I think it took him a couple of minutes just to get his touch back, but he played some absolutely killer balls in behind.
Yeah, his ball for the first goal was outstanding, and yeah, when it happened, we were very worried for him because it looked like it could be a serious injury, and after going through the scans and then the X-rays and all the stuff, and it ended up that he got lucky. It was just sort of ankle ligaments and a little bit of his Achilles and a bit of bone bruising, and so to be honest, he got very, very lucky. Because I was only sort of 20-30 yards from the injury, and it looked bad at the time. So no, him coming back fantastically, or Maloney coming back now, what a threat we've got. Just so many threats now, and so much ammo off the bench to fire is fantastic for a manager. It's difficult because people have to get left out of the squad, and that's never nice, but that's part of my job.
Obviously, you made a fair few changes, but even with that rotation, it looked like the lads didn't miss a beat out there, the same Totton we were used to.
No, not at all. Make changes. It's why you have a good squad, and credit to the fitness staff, the strength and conditioning staff, that we've got a fully fit squad, and we're firing, and I can afford to leave, really, really top players out of the squad tonight. Osler, Rendell and Jefford, who have been fantastic. You're lucky enough to leave people like Scott Rendell and those Osler and Jefford out of the squad, and that says a lot for how strong we are. So I'm just pleased, but I'm not counting my chickens before they've hatched. We've got a real fight on our hands, to try and get promoted, and that's what we're trying to do. And hopefully things will work for us. But if they don't, we're obviously doing things right as a club, and we'll need to build on it and continue in the same vein, because we did only come up last season, but we're ready. So yeah, we just keep going, keep thinking about the very next game. I'm thinking about nothing other than Dorchester now, and let's think about the playoffs after that game. That's how we work.
Obviously, with the win today, we go into second, but as you mentioned, while we only need a draw at Dorchester to finish second, I imagine there's no intention of that, and it's all about getting the win and going into the playoffs in as best form as we can.
Yeah, that's not a football mentality. That to go play for a draw, and it'll never be my mentality ever, no matter what the circumstance, because it never works. And the players know me, and they know what I demand, and they know, my personality now. I want to win everything I'm doing, no matter what it is. So. Yeah, and that's how you approach games of football.
Let's go out and then win it on Saturday. Thanks, Jimmy.
Thanks, man.